Joining me right now, former U.S. Attorney Guy Lewis. It is good to see you, sir.
Hey, Trish, how are you?
Good. Still letting that sink in about President Nancy Pelosi. But effectively, you know, I look at this, and this is just my business background. I think about it as almost a hostile takeover because all the pieces are in play here, and they're just trying to line them up. But where's it getting them?
Well, it's actually a good way to look at this mess that we're in, that they put us in. I got to tell you, Trish, never in the history of this country have we had such a partisan, one-sided impeachment attempt. I mean, we've only had, look, let's go back in history just a little bit. We've only had three. Johnson, right after the Civil War. Yeah, people were I mean, the country was torn apart. But it was still a bipartisan effort, and it failed. Nixon, of course, didn't get to impeachment, but it would have. Clearly a bipartisan effort. Clinton went, it was bipartisan. And oh, by the way, when it went to the Senate for trial, guess what the Senate was when they acquitted him? Republican. The Republicans looked at this, looked at the evidence, and said, not guilty. And look where we are now. Not one Democrat voted for these articles of impeachment. It's disgraceful in my view.
And it's, by the way, the antithesis of everything that they said that they intended, right? I mean, we played some of the sound, but there's much more of Nancy Pelosi all along resisting this and saying she wouldn't do it unless she had that bipartisanship. She never did get it, Guy. She never did get it. She certainly doesn't have it now. For goodness sakes, they can't even get Mitt Romney.
You know, and Mitt Romney, you make a great point. Mitt Romney, if you look at this thing carefully, there's really only about 6 senators, maybe, that are in play. That's your jury here. And the rest are pretty much committed to their side. And so you've really got, if you're Adam Schiff, if you're the president's lawyers, you've really got to hone in on these 5 or 6 senators. And so when Mitt Romney, who, by the way, look, is no fan of this president, right? And when he says, hey, the exaggeration, the hyperbole, you know, it's enough. Enough's enough.
He was over the local community theater tryout, too. That went on for hours. I mean, if I'm Adam Schiff, and this is why I'm saying, really, this is the best you got, guys? I mean, I'd actually try and put up someone who could communicate intelligently to those 6 senators that you're trying to speak to, right? Instead of trying to basically fan the flames of something else. Instead of trying to have a political campaign on national TV, which is, if you ask me, what this is really turning into, especially just months before an election. Why don't you let the American people decide?
You know, it's fascinating because I watched all day. I sat through that really almost 3 hours of what they characterized as an introduction to the opening statement. Not the opening statement, but an introduction. It was so underwhelming. Look, having tried a lot of cases in federal court, having supervised hundreds, maybe thousands of cases as an assistant and then as a U.S. attorney, I've got to tell you, the opening statement, I think he lost the case today in his opening statement.
I think you might be right. Guy Lewis, it is good to see you. We'll keep checking in. Thank you so much.